So I just had this thought that I wanted to share with you because I was going to text it to you and I realized that I couldn't. There is no way I was going to be able to text it to you. But I wanted to ask you, since you deal in the people you deal with and things you see, high functioning autism. People say today that back in the day, oh, back in the 80s and 90s, we had people that were slow. We had people that had these problems. We had people that had this and that. And they managed to get along just fine. And there wasn't a problem with it because we kind of acquiesced to them. And people were more understanding. But nowadays, I think that high functioning autism is like more difficult, and whenever you have an issue it's harder to get past because of we have such high standards and such tight just tight tolerances of what's allowed in society. And whenever you see somebody that does something and they do it wrong, it's a big problem. It's not like it's just, oh, I fucked up and then you go about your day. Or it's not like, oh, can we talk about it? Maybe you have something going on. It's it's a big problem. And so people with these problems are having issues, and that's why mental illness is so high, is because before, mental illness wasn't an issue because you could actually get by. You could actually kind of, there wasn't such a a wall that you would hit whenever something happened. People would just be more understanding and say, "Oh, you're having a bad time," and then you go past it instead of saying, "Oh, well, this is your last straw because of our numbers. You hit that so many." And I look at the point system for missing work. Maybe I've just really had a bad few days and that's why I missed work, but because of your point system, now I'm out of a job because HR can be as understanding as possible, but management says we have these specific discrete processes for doing things and this is not allowable. And so I just wanted to kind of, I don't know, I wanted to talk to you about it because you work in the industry of this thing, and so I see the these things happen, and I'm a part of them, and everybody's a part of them, and I don't try to make excuses for it, but it's one of those things where, I mean, we're I don't have something to say to it, and I'm just kind of curious of what you feel about it because you see it so much. And is there anything we can do about it? Is there any help we can get for it? Do we just have to keep pressing and say these mental issues are like, because the people with the mental issues don't have the capacity to fight for themselves. So that's propagating a problem. I don't know. I just, it's just one of those things where I look at it and I go, why? Why can't we just go back to the old normal ways of just self care? Just take care of yourself. Let people take care of themselves. Don't pressure them. Don't, and I don't mean don't pressure them like, I think you know what I mean. Don't don't incriminate them or make it a huge issue. Let them take care of themselves. I think we've gotten out of that. So I just wanted to kind of let that out of my mind and sort of ask you how you felt. So hope you're having a good day. Love you. and I'll talk to you soon.